Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading's for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a timeless reading. When you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I'm Mystic Genie. I'm from the USA, but currently I live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places around the world Spirit's message is reaching, and it also gives us opportunity, Leo, to connect with each other. Each week I have a giveaway for my followers. I give away a free live reading. If you wish to enter, of course, you have to be a follower. And secondly, write in the comments, God is so, so good. Ain't that the truth? I'm so excited to announce I have subscriptions available now. Thank all of you who've already subscribed. I have many different reasons to be excited about it. I don't have to have these long introductions. It's kind of like having cable without commercials. But also, too, there's a lot of restrictions on the public forum. On the private subscription forum, I'll really be able to get in depth with the readings and clarifying. I'll be able to use very powerful oracle and tarot decks that I can't use here. And I really would love to share the mystical and spiritual part of the gift that I have. My love team and I, my spirit team that I've been channeling for decades, have helped many people through very difficult times and difficult decisions. In this world, Leo, we tend to believe that we are human beings with a spirit, but in actuality, we are spiritual beings in a human body. When we go through tough times or have big decisions to make, we tend to try to tackle them in the 3D, physically, mentally. And like I said, we are spiritual beings, and spiritual guidance is always helpful, and we've helped so many people get through very difficult times. So I'm inviting you all to subscribe and be part of the Mystic Genie community. Would love to have you. Today's message is being pulled from the Oracle of the Mystical Moments. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Leo here? We have number 9, might be significant. We have Rose Garden. Let's see what this is all about. This song came to my mind. I don't know how, if you remember this song, this might age me a little bit here, but remember the song? I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. Sort of reminded me of. Okay, key words are sensitivity, awareness, integrated whole, and strength. Look at this beautiful woman who has transformed into a flower. She holds a red blooming rose to the place where her heart belongs. Her hair has become a leaf blown by the wind. She is part of nature and grows stronger with every gentle touch and loving gesture. She's not alone. Her friends, the caterpillar and butterfly, are here to visit. Thorns threaten to prick her, but she is not scared. A rose is beautiful and strong because of its thorns, not in spite of them. So what I'm feeling here, Leo, is, like life. It's not always a rose garden. There are thorns in life, but we can't be afraid of negative things that we go through, or things that, sting or hit us hard, because everything has its purpose. We are meant to constantly be evolving, and sometimes, and learning lessons so that we can evolve. And let's face it, Leo, we learned most of the time through difficult times. When it's easy peasy, we tend to not pay attention and learn. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Please clarify the Rose Garden Spirit. The Seven of Cups. Why the Seven of Cups, Spirit? Strength. So the Seven of Cups is all about choices and decisions, and we have strength here, which is your energy, Leo. And it's about, or you could be dealing with another Leo, but it's about having the strength and the courage to know that you can make a choice. So you must be having to make some kind of a choice right now. And, you know, like the Oracle says here, sometimes we're afraid to make a choice because we're afraid of the thorn. But don't be afraid of the thorn. Have strength to make your choice. And if there is a thorn there, the thorn will be something some lesson that needs to be learned here. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. The Seven of Swords is all about deception. And I feel here that maybe you have trust issues because of choices that you made in the past, and then you ended up getting deceived, and now it's kind of like you're hesitant about making a choice. I don't know what choice this is. It's going to be different for all of you. I see the red rose here in the middle of this here, so you know it's the red rose represents love. So for the majority of you, this is making a decision in the matter of the heart. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. It's, you know, just something that's dear to your heart. And you're afraid to, I hate to use the word afraid, but like very hesitant and to make a choice here because of being deceived in the past. And maybe even this person here was the one who deceived you in the past. So, you know, and they were the thorn. So now you're a little bit hesitant. Or it could be somebody else, and, you know, you're remembering the thorn from the past. We have the Ten of Cups here, which is the happily ever after. This could be a family member. This could be somebody that you're thinking about having a long-term commitment with, or somebody that you're already in a commitment with that has, you know, not always been a bed of roses, like the song that I heard in the beginning. I beg your pardon, but I never promised you a rose garden. You know, nobody's perfect. We're all human beings. We all fall to temptations. We're all on different journeys. And, you know, we're like I said, we're not perfect. Sometimes there is thorns. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody that you work with, or some of you here trying to, it could be, you know, deciding which job, and maybe, you know, you got deceived in the past or whatever, and it didn't turn out to be what it was, and now you're a little bit hesitant about starting and choosing a new job. But for the most of you here, this is about relationship. And the Eight of Pentacles is about, you know, wanting everything to work out and putting in the effort to make things work out. Five of Swords, yeah, that's the battle of the mind there, the Five of Swords. And maybe, you know, in the past here, there was a lot of chaos, maybe even a lot of bickering or disagreements and all that. So you're a little bit hesitant in trusting whoever this is. And even if it was somebody else, wow, look what just fell out of the deck. A past experience, whether it's with this particular person or a different one, is affecting you now. Yeah, the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. This fell out of the deck. So maybe somebody cheated, or there was some kind of third-party involvement, and now you're very hesitant because you have trust issues. And you see the rainbow there? You know, you've been through a storm, and now the rainbow has appeared, and you're very hesitant about going back into any kind of storms, which is normal, Leo. But, you know, life isn't all roses. Sometimes we need a thorn. Like I said, that's how we learn our lessons. But now the Eight of Cups came out here. This could be somebody you walked away from, or they walked away from you. But it's time to walk away from a situation, whether it's physically or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, from a situation. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from 8 cups that are spilt, that no longer serve, and heading towards the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So there's a lesson to be learned here, of course, but Spirit does not want you to hesitate moving forward to your 9 of Cups because of this fear of the thorn. What advice do you have for Leo, Spirit, besides this? 4 of Wands. Spirit wants, this is the happily ever after, family, marriage, engagement, reunion card. But this is the energy of the finish line. You know, this is the happily ever after here. So Spirit wants you to focus on the finish line, your happily ever after, learn the lesson from the past, and move forward to whatever it is that your heart desires. And know that life isn't all roses. Sometimes we get a thorn, but that thorn is, you know, once in a while kind of like Spirit giving us a little awakening so that we keep moving forward, learn our lesson, and continue on to get to our final goal, which is happiness and peace and joy. At the bottom of the deck, we have death. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. That's all about letting the past die and having a new rebirth in your life, Leo, and transforming everything in a good way. 6 of Cups, look at that, that's the past. Put the past behind and move forward to your new beginning. That is your message, Leo. If this resonates, share, like, comment, follow. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. It's the click of a button, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out to other Leos. I do my part. I ask that you please help out and do yours. Like, share, comment, follow, all that good stuff, whatever gets the algorithm going. It's greatly appreciated. If you're looking for a personal reading or any spell work, my information is in the description. It's also right here. If you don't know what spell work is, feel free to ask. I don't mind. It's powerful, Leo, and it's real. It's about changing an outcome instead of accepting one. My love team and I have had great success, even in the most difficult situations. We specialize in reuniting loved ones in all matters of the heart. And we also do financial spells and cord cutting. If you're looking for a personal reading, which I highly recommend, again, the email that's in the link and right here. I highly recommend it because you get a direct message meant specifically for you and your situation, as well as advice meant specifically for you and your situation. I have readings to suit everyone's needs and everybody's budget. Again, I have life coaching available. Please also reach out through the email. If you are a subscriber, there's discounts. Once again, I invite you all to subscribe and be part of the Mystic Genie community. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for your support and your subscriptions. God bless you till next time, Leo. Ciao.